Welcome back to Gray's Mindset, the place where peace isn't just a wish, it's something we build together day by day. Have you ever held a belief so tightly only to realize it was holding you back? A belief about yourself, about the world, or about what you're truly capable of. Maybe it's a quiet whisper that says, I'm not creative enough, or the old familiar ache of a thought that says, I don't deserve this love. Today, we're going to gently explore that feeling. We're talking about faith, and more importantly, the difference between the faith that sets you free and the kind of belief that can keep you in a cage of your own making. To understand this, I want to share the story of a man who was, quite literally, born in chains. Freedom wasn't a memory, it was a word he had never truly known. The scars on his back told a story of pain. The calluses on his hands were maps of endless work. Every Sunday, the master would gather them. His voice boomed across the yard, reading from a heavy leather Bible. But the verses were always the same, carefully chosen to keep them small, to keep them quiet. Slaves, obey your masters. There was no dignity, no justice, only obedience. And for a long time, he believed it. What other choice did he have? Questions were dangerous. Doubt could cost him his life. To survive, he accepted the lies he was told were truth. That is blind faith, not faith in God, but faith in a voice that demanded obedience without care. Then, one night, everything changed. Another soul, risking everything, slipped him a small, worn Bible. A book passed from hand to hand, its pages worn smooth by the thumbs of so many who held it in secret. He learned by the flickering light of a stolen candle, a tiny flame of courage and hope in the darkness. Slowly, carefully, he traced the letters he barely knew, and then he found them, the words buried by his master. Let my people go. The truth will set you free. There is neither slave nor free, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. In that quiet, flickering light, the chains around his mind began to break. His master hadn't only used whips, he had used words, lies, words meant to cage him even more tightly than iron ever could. That night, he prayed, but not the fearful, memorized words he had been taught. He prayed for clarity, for understanding, for the strength to tell the difference between a voice that controls and a voice that liberates. Blind faith had trapped him long before iron touched his skin. Blind faith said, obey, even if it hurts you. But true faith whispered something else. Listen closer. Test the voices. Hold on to what is real. Hold on to what is good. Trust only what leads to life. He was still in chains, yes, but for the very first time, his spirit was free. This isn't just a story from long ago. This pattern of trust without question echoes through history. A quiet, sometimes devastating reminder of what happens when we give our power away. Think of Jonestown in 1978. Over 900 people, men, women, and children, died because they gave their complete trust to one man. A man who goes by the name Jim Jones. They followed a voice that demanded everything from them. Or the Salem witch trials, where fear and superstition, left unquestioned, led to tragedy. Or the Crusades, centuries of war. People believed violence was justified in the name of God. Minds surrendered, freedom lost, lives destroyed. Even modern groups like Heaven's Gate show the same pattern. Minds surrendered, freedom lost, lives destroyed, all because people were never taught to ask, is this true? And is it good? And here's the most heartbreaking part. The people caught in these tides weren't villains. They were human, searching for belonging, for certainty, for hope. They just never learned how to check the voices that told them what to believe. And that's the heart of it all. Blind faith can trap a mind, a body, even a whole community. But true faith is curious. It tests, it checks, and it chooses what aligns with life, with love, with truth. Testing the truth just means asking gentle questions. Where did this idea come from? Does this belief help me grow, or does it keep me small? Does it lead to freedom, peace, and life, or to pain and limitation? Blind faith says, I'll believe it because I was told to, even if it hurts me. True faith says, I will open my heart to what is real and good, even if I can't see the whole path ahead. You may not wear physical chains today, but what about the invisible ones? The lies that whisper in your mind, you'll never change. You don't deserve love. You're not good enough. Blind faith swallows them whole. True faith holds them up to the light. It gets curious. It asks the hard questions. It chooses freedom every single time. Even the smallest thoughts count. Maybe an idea pops into your head. I can't start that project. I'll only fail. Testing the truth is about pausing, asking where that voice came from, and checking if it truly serves you instead of just letting it be your reality. So here's my invitation to you this week. Just notice one thought you carry, one belief that feels heavy, and ask two simple questions. 1. Where did this voice come from? 2. Does it lead me toward freedom and life, or does it keep me in a cage? That simple act of questioning is you choosing discernment over surrender. It's you choosing your own freedom. Keep only the faith that helps you fly. This isn't just a modern idea from a podcast, it's ancient wisdom. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul wrote to the church in Thessalonica, test everything and hold fast to what is good. That's it. So simple and so powerful. Test everything. Don't accept it blindly. That is faith with its eyes wide open, faith that frees, faith that builds, faith you can live by, day after beautiful day. Thank you for spending this time with Gray's Mindset. Remember, hold on to what is good, what brings life, what sets you free. I hope your day is full of peace and light. Goodbye.